Hey everyone, quick interjection from Raul here at the start. You will hear that the sound in the first clip is not the best. Something went wrong during the recording, but it's just for the first clip. Afterwards there will be no problems with it. Having said that, let's go!
Hi everyone, this is Miao. Today we are with Hao as my cameraman in very famous Berlin, Vietnam market named Dongxian Center. And I think in Hanoi, in Vietnam, there's also Dongxian Center, and this is literally named after that famous market in Vietnam. I was already once here, and it is very huge because I think there are 5 or 6 big halls like this one behind me, and they sell a lot of food, drinks from China, from India, Vietnam and Pakistan and so on. Not only this, but they also sell the fresh fruits, vegetables, flowers, all the things that you can imagine. Also the living goods, and you can also get your haircut in a barber and the service, the nail service, and so on. It's literally a very small city, Vietnam city here, so we can have a check and see what interesting things here.
Hi, Raul here, and yeah, right from the start I want to give a couple of general infos and my thoughts on the visit. So the Dongxian Center lies in the city district of Lichtenberg, so rather in the east of Berlin, and can be reached easy enough by public transport. And yeah, right from the beginning, just stepping into the center felt like being basically in another part of the world. One moment I actually forgot I was still in Berlin. I think the biggest reason for that was simply seeing how many Asian communities gathered and formed around the center. Not only the shops were being looked over by mostly Asian people, but also the customers, for the most part, shared similar roots, which was pretty interesting to see. And yeah, in general, looking around the different shops was very fun, and you definitely noticed the lower prices compared to your typical shops around Berlin, especially in the clothing section. However, regarding the shops that mostly focused on the tech side of things, I wasn't really compelled to look too much around, as much of the things sadly looked and felt very low quality. We had one instance where Miao just tried opening up a hair clip that she found, and it immediately broke because of the low quality. In addition to the clothing and tech stores, there were of course a lot of other kinds of stores. There were a couple of shops that were focused around kids' toys or other smaller presents that you can buy for your loved ones. We also entered the store that had a big assortment of nail products, and even those relaxing chairs that you can sometimes find in nail salons, which looked very comfortable. Besides that, you also had some stores that sold some handbags that looked like knockoffs of better known brands like Louis Vuitton, for example, but of course at a much cheaper price. Here you can see made in People's Republic of China. Of course, we couldn't run past all kinds of different plushie shops without taking at least a little look into them. We had a funny moment where we found the plushie of a goose, and Miao basically has the exact same one, just in the smaller version for €10, while the bigger one we saw here costs €25. Basically, every hall also had nail and hair salons, and Miao just used the opportunity to get her hair done. There was a bit of a confusion after the haircut, as she thought she would only need to pay €15, while afterwards it became clear that it would actually be €25. Still, she was very happy with her new hair, as you can see. The center also had enough restaurants to choose from, and we decided for the Viet Pho. Miao had a nice udon soup, while I went with the udon with chicken. The food itself was pretty nice, but I think the drinks was still the best thing, as my drink had lychee in it, which is my absolute favorite. to finish off the trip, we also went to Asia 24, one of the bigger food stores in the center, and just bought a couple of cooking ingredients. And we also had a look at the sweets table, where they offered freshly produced sweets, which looked way too delicious.
Hi! Now it's almost evening. We spent like 2-3 hours to visiting every halls. It happens a lot, and we also visited the Asian restaurants and supermarkets. Super cool. And I bought this very special Vietnam, I don't know how you call it, this thing, this ball. It's basically made by rice, sticky rice. I never tried it, so I like to show it inside. It's quite sticky. It's salty. But it tastes good. Okay. So if you have time, please definitely come to here and visit. And it will definitely worth it to experience another side of Berlin. Okay, thank you. Bye bye.